You guys, it's me again, and welcome to the team builder for week 6 of the MMC. This week I am fighting against Patrick, aka Paddy, which is very exciting. I am 4-1 at the moment of recording this team builder. I think Paddy is 2-2 because he hasn't played his week 5 just yet. I am recording this quite early. But yeah, we are looking quite decent for playoffs. One more win and we are guaranteed. Because we definitely do need one more win because my differential is still pretty bad after the week 1 bad loss. But yeah, Paddy has a really good team. I really like it. He has Deoxys Speed, Greninja, Iron Hands, Tentacruel, Chestnut, Sylveon, Braviary, Sandaconda, Bronzong, and Iron Moth. With his two Terra Caps being Braviary and Sandaconda, Braviary has Flying, Electric, and Fighting, while the Sandaconda has Ground, Water, and Fairy. So there are a few things he could be bringing. I feel like Tentacruel could be likely to counter my Rain, because it does have Rain Dish. But then again, he could also just bring Chestnut, which is his only real switch in to a Terra Water Bandit Wave Crash. Because everything else just dies to 2, even the Sandaconda doesn't take 2 Wave Crashes if it goes Terra Water, which is funny. I feel like he could also just bring his Sylveon, which is a good check for Dragapult, as well as for Terrapagos. Could keep the Braviary in check too, although his Bronzong is better for that in my opinion. Iron Hands looks scary against my team, I don't switch in well against it. And Greninja has a decent enough matchup too, because like Dark Pulse plus Sludge Wave has a nice time against my team, other than his human Quillfish. So that could come. And then he still has a Deoxys Speed, which is his best Pokemon on the team. And then I haven't even mentioned the Iron Moth, the Braviary, and the Sandaconda yet. So he has a few options to bring against my team. I have a few options to bring against his team as well. So let's see what I am bringing. Up first is my Dragapult with a Choice Band. U-Turn, Dragon Darts, Psychic Fangs, and Phantom Force. So his only real Dragon switch-in is the Sylveon. Because like Bronzong is a good Dragon switch-in as well. But I don't expect Bronzong to want to switch in on Dragapult. So I feel like his only switch-in is the Sylveon, which just does die to Psychic Fangs unless it's Max Fizz-Death. Obviously he will see that I am banded after I click Psychic Fangs on the Sylveon, so he could go hard into Bronzong or go hard into Greninja. Either way, if I click Psychic Fangs on the Sylveon, then I will just double out. If he goes into Greninja, I am going into Quillfish, and if he goes to Bronzong, I am probably also going into Quillfish. So yeah, I'd probably double into Quillfish anyway, which is also decent enough if he wants to stay with the Sylveon. But like I mentioned, he doesn't switch in too well against his Dragapult. I can U-turn pretty freely because I am faster than everything other than Deoxys Speed. And like if the Bronzong or the Sylveon have gone down, Dragon Darts is a very free click against this team. Even Phantom Force, because his only normal type is the Braviary, and Greninja is not a Ghost Resist. So I'm not sure Braviary comes. If it does come, it's definitely going to Terra. So I think this could be a nice neutral click against this team, especially if I have chipped some things down in range. But yeah, the main goal with this Dragapult is to just dent some things, or if I have broken some things down earlier, this could be a really nice cleaner like I have been bringing it the last few weeks. I have enough speed to always run max speed Greninja, and then I have max attack Adamant with the rest in HP, Infiltrator to just go through Substitute and screens. All those screens aren't an issue with Psychic Fangs. Up next is my Terrapagos, Heavy Duty Boots, Terra Starstorm, Rapid Spin, Dark Pulse, and Earth Power. I have enough speed to always outspeed Iron Moth after a Rapid Spin, so I didn't bother going over Greninja because I don't Oko Greninja anyway, and I never can outrun the Deoxys Speed after a Rapid Spin. But his only normal resist is the Bronzong, so I can just Dark Pulse that. Other than that, Terra Starstorm is a very free click against this team. Obviously Sylveon is going to tank quite a few of them, and the Iron Hands could also tank them, but if the Iron Hands is Assault Vested, that means it is less scary for my team to deal with offensively, so that's nice for me. What I'm trying to say is if he has AV, his Iron Hands won't do as much damage for my team, so I can check it defensively, so it's less of a threat offensively if this was all missed. Anyway, Earth Power is there to Oko the Iron Wolf after I speed it with a Rapid Spin. Other than that, I have max HP, and I put the rest in my special attack to keep my to make my Terra Starstorm as strong as possible. But yeah, Dark Pulse for Bronzong, Rapid Spin to keep hazards off the field, which is important. Up next is my Clefable, Gabia Berry with Moonblast, Psyshock, Baton Pass, and Moonlight with the Magic Guard. So I will not be taking hazard damage, nor will I be taking, like, if he poisons me, for example, or if he burns me, for example. I won't be taking any passive damage, which is important. I didn't want to be unaware, even though it is decent enough if like an Swords Dancing Iron Hands or a Battlemon Greninja. But like if the Deoxys is Psycho Boost, I don't want it to be I don't want it to be able to keep spamming Psycho Boost against me. I do want to make the second one weaker against me. Plus Magic Guard is just nice, so I don't have to worry about switching in on hazards if I haven't Rapid Spun them away yet, for example. Gabia Berry is there to take a hit from Greninja, either a Gunk Shot or a Sludge Wave. But I am mixed defensive with this Clefable, max HP and then I am mixed defensive. I think I have enough defense to always live a Heavy Slam from Iron Hands, even if it's booster attack. And then I can Moonblast or Psyshock it back. I didn't put any speed on my Clefable, so he could speed creep his Iron Hands to be a little bit faster than my Clefable. If he doesn't, I should still outspeed it, which is nice. Yeah, Moonblast is very strong against this team. His only real resists are the Bronzong and the Ironmoth. Ironmoth I can Psyshock, and on Bronzong I can just Baton Pass out into something else, which is nice. Oh yeah, Tentacruel is also resist, but that I can also Psyshock. Baton Pass for momentum and to get out of there, and Moonlight to keep myself healthy. I think it's better than Wish, because I am not running Protect, and I feel like this Clefable is quite important to keep some things in check, like Dio Speed and Greninja shouldn't be able to be that annoying when I still have my Clefable around. Sure, it does get threatened by Sludge Wave from Greninja or from Gunk Shot from Greninja after I have my Berry procced. It also gets threatened by the Ironmoth if I have my Berry procced. But all of those I can kind of revenge, other than the Deoxys. But then on Deoxys, I can kind of deal with that if I just bait it to click a Psycho Boost, have it weakened, and then I can deal with it when it is at -2 special attack. So yeah, this is Clefable, mixed defensive, hoping that it can deal with his main threats like Iron Hands, Greninja, and Dio Speed. Up next is my Overpod Wellspring. U-turn, Ivy Cudgel, Woodhammer, and Spikes. This is a little bit of a weird invested Overpod, because I am running Adamant with not a lot of speed. I sped crapped my own Terrapagos. So that means if he goes faster with like Tentacruel than my Terrapagos, and he doesn't want to be faster than my Electivire, because in my opinion Electivire has a bad matchup. Plus he could also just say like, I don't want to be faster than Electivire because I don't want to switch in on Electivire, which is also fair. So I should be faster than Tentacruel. I didn't want to speed tie the Ironmoth, because if it is max speed and I am max speed, we do get the speed tie, and the one that wins the speed tie is going to kill the other. So I'm not going to risk that. Like, it's not like I can live a Sludge Wave, so I am not risking speed tying that. So I have Adamant damage to do a lot of damage against most of the things. I feel like I should be able to two-shot Iron Hands with Woodhammer if it is max HP. I am running Woodhammer over Power Whip because I don't value my HP as much as I value damage. So I don't want to be missing Power Whip. I would much rather take 30% recall from Woodhammer than miss a Power Whip. So that's the main reasoning behind that. Ivy Cudgel is a very nice move to click against this team. And then I have U-turn to get out of there. And I have Spikes as my last move because I don't really need anything else. Zen Headbutt or Play Rough could be nice, but they aren't that strong, to be honest. Like, I thought about Play Rough for Chestnut, because Zen Headbutt is weaker than Woodhammer is against Tentacle, for example. But I don't do much against Chestnut either with Zen Headbutt, and I could just U-turn out to like Dragapult, for example, which is just a better play, or into my Braviary if I haven't Terran it yet. Spoiler alert. So I may lead the Zogerpult to click Spikes. I don't really get threatened by anything other than obviously Ironmoth and like a Greninja. Although I do have to be wary about a booster energy attack Iron Hands with CC that does Oko me. Oh yeah, and if I see Deoxys speed I also have to switch out obviously, but I have decent enough answers for that Pokemon. So I may lead off the Zogerpult to click Ivy Cudgel or to click Spikes, but I may also lead off with something else. My fifth Pokemon is my Hisuian Braviary, coming back from the bench. There are very heavy duty boots with Esperwing, D-Gleam, Calm Mind, and Roosts. Max special attack with a timid nature. I have enough speed to speed creep his Greninja, speed creeping my Floatzel when I am at +1. So Floatzel hits 361, Greninja goes faster than that is 363. When I click Esper Wing, I am 364, I think. I might even be 366 to go faster than Greninja, speed creeping me, speed creeping him, blah 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 blah. But yeah, Esper Wing plus D-Gleam is the second time I'm bringing Psychic plus Fairy, because I have that on Clefable too. It is just quite nice against the team. His only real switch, and once again, is the Bronzong. So on Bronzong, I can just deal with other things, and I feel like the Bronzong is just going to get forced out quite a fair bit, and all damage is permanent damage, which is nice. I also have Tinted Lens, so I can do quite a fair bit of damage with Dazzling Gleam when am Calm-Minded up. Yeah. So Esper Wing to boost my speed and to do a lot of damage, because Paddy's team is quite weak to Psychic. Calm Mind to boost my special attack as well as my special defense and boost to keep myself healthy. I have to be wary about Greninja, which could be annoying. Like, I am not faster than a max speed Greninja even after an Esper Wing. So if I click Dazzling Gleam on Greninja and he goes for a Gunk Shot or a Sludge Wave, I die. If it is Gunk Shot. If it is Sludge Wave, I do live after a Calm Mind. But then I click Dazzling Gleam and he is a poison type and he suddenly isn't weak to it anymore if he is Protein. But if I click Esper Wing and he isn't Protein, or he just clicks a Dark move, I also don't do any damage to it. So I really want to know if the Greninja is Battle Bond or Protein. If it is Battle Bond, it would be really nice for me, because then I can just click Dazzling Gleam and I don't really have to worry about it. I think on Greninja, how weird it may sound, I might not Terra when I am still at my natural typing, because I do take a Dark Pulse a lot better than I do take a Sludge Wave, especially after a Calm Mind. So something to keep in mind. I would just like to have the Bronzong gone and to know which ability the Greninja has before this Braviary can put in some work. But it can also done some things for Dragapult, which is nice. And then my last Pokemon is my Soothing Quillfish. This may be my other lead option if I don't need my overpower Wellspring. Eviolite with Throat Shot, Barbarage, T-Spikes and Sword Dance Intimidate. I have a lot of Spadef, a lot of HP and a little bit of speed. I always outspeed a max speed Sylveon, which also means I also outspeed a max speed Iron Enhance. So the goal with this Quillfish is to get up T-Spikes to annoy the hell out of that Iron Enhance, because I want it weakened as soon as possible. His poison types don't really want to deal with me, because like Iron Moth, when I'm at Spadef, I think it loses to me. And the Tentacle definitely loses to me, because if it wants to come in on me, I can click Sword Dance, then Throat Chop is a 2-hit KO, and I can just be clicking T-Spikes again if he wants to stay in, and Rapid Spin, then I can Sword Dance up again, blah blah blah. And if I have T-Spikes up and I'm at +2, my Barbarage is insane against poisoned Pokemon, which could be really nice. I am Spadef mainly for the Deoxys speed, but it also helps, like I mentioned, with the Iron Moth, as well as with Sylveon, Tentacle, and even Greninja, because I don't think Greninja wants to be choice specs this week. And the Intimidate is nice for the Iron Hands. It doesn't 2-hit KO me with EQ unless it has a attack boosting item like a Booster Energy, a Life, or even a Choice Band. So this is a team for week 6 of MMC, hoping to win to lock myself into playoffs. I am hoping that both Braviary and Dragapult can put in some work, but I have also faith in my Ogerpult to maybe do some work. Because like it has been good for me this season, although the stats don't reflect it. Like last week against Elliot, I think it two-shotted 2 or 3 Pokemon, so they were all in range for my Dragapult, which made me win the game. But yeah, thank you for watching this Teambuilder, everyone, and I will see you in the battle. Peace. Okay, everyone, we are connected to Paddy. Let's see what he is bringing. I'm quite scared of the Iron Hands and maybe the Greninja, but we don't see the Greninja, which I do like a lot. Braviary comes, so no Sandacone. Interesting. Braviary is flying, electric, and fighting. It could be electric. It would make a little bit of sense against my rain team. And it also deals with my Braviary's Hurricanes. Dio Speed. Iron Hands, which I dislike a lot. Sylveon. Chesnaught. I expected that for my rain, which I will bring. And then the Bronzong. Very defensive team. I have a semi-delusional team, so that's going to be interesting. I think I lead off with my Ogre on Wellspring to maybe click Spikes or U-turn turn 1. It is going to depend, like... I think I may click U-turn into Pult and then click a raw Scyphanx. Let me see that calc. Wellspring, that's on Chestnut, so Wellspring against like a defensive Chestnut. U-turn will do 16 to 19. And then Dragapult, 47 to 56. But if I am like a Specs Dragapult, then this thing dies to Draco. Okay, so let's lead off with Ogrepol, and I think I'm going to click a U-turn, expecting Chestnut. If I see Iron Hands, I am just going to attack it with my Ivy Cudgel, I think, unless it's Booster. Let me make his team Showdown too. Hands, Dio Speed, PC, Sylveon. I don't mind this, like at all. I don't mind this at all. Hands, Dio Speed, Sylveon, Bronzong, Braviary, and Chestnut. So my switching for this Sylveon, kind of is Quillfish, which I don't really want to let Quillfish switch in. So maybe I should just click Ivy Cudgel. Sylveon. If it's maxed Fizdef, it's going to take 50%. He's not going to risk that. I am going to click U-turn. He's not going to risk this. Oh, he is! That's kind of crazy. That also takes a shit ton of damage from my U-turn. So I think this is fully Spidef. Or it's fully offensive. Let's see if he's Choice Specs. He actually could be Choice Specs. So how much is Clef going to take from that? A lot. How much is Quillfish going to take from that? Also a lot. I think Clef is more important than Quillfish. This is calculating Choice Specs. I could also just go into my Terraparos, which defensively checks nothing really. Do I go Quillfish or do I go Terraparos? I think I go U to click T-Spikes. I think I EV to always outspeed the Sylveon. Okay. Let's see if this thing has Choice Specs or not. Hyper Voice. 118. It does look like Choice Specs. 118. 64%. Yes, that's a modest spec Sylveon. So how much would my Ogrepon have done to this thing? It would have lived and it had a chance of killing it, which is kind of crazy that he went for that. Hyper Voice. Choice Specs. I mean, don't I just click Throat Chop? You can't click that again, so... Like, he may think he's faster than me. I don't mind clicking a Throat Chop, because it's quite a free click. His removal is only his Bravery, and he doesn't have his poison type. You get the Throat Chop, I like that. Very nice. And now we click T-Spikes. Good job, Quillfish. Doing your duty. Doing your duty. It's interesting that he didn't bring the Tentacruel, so I'm never going to click Source Hands with this. That's a stupid scene. That's funny. That is funny, Paddy. That is funny. Okay. We didn't see Booster, so that's good. I think here I can go into Clefable. Just Baton Pass roll. Iron Hands. Let's say it's Adam Max attack against my Clefable. I will take so much damage. It's kind of insane how badly I switch in on that thing. But I do like having my T-Spikes up, so... I could also go on Vanilla, but that's just a bad play. Clefable is good against the Dio, but that's only it. So yeah, let's go for you. Let's go for you. I have to be careful to not give the Braviary Defiant to my Corvish. That's something to consider as well. So, Iron Hands. Big Supercell Slam. So I don't have a ground type, obviously. 190. 52% with the Supercell Slam. He did 204. He's not adamant. Max attack at least. I don't have speed investment, but he needs a little bit. I think I'd rather click Moonlight here. See if he has speed investment or not. He doesn't have speed investment. Okay. Good kill. Heavy Slam. Supercell Slam. Supercell. Speed investment as well. That all makes sense. Okay, so Dragapult. If this thing has Wild Charge and Heavy Slam, if this thing has Ice Punch and Heavy Slam, how much is he going to do to Bolt? A lot, but I do more. I mean, I do more, but I outspeed him, obviously. How much does he do to my Ogre Pump? Not that much. I like a close combat instead of Wild Charge. I do live, so I may just go Ogre Pump and fire off an Ivy Cudgel, force in the Chestnut. Yeah. Let the Chestnut tank an Ivy Cudgel. Does Chestnut get anything for my Dragapult? Against Dragon Ball, that's funny. Gets knockoff. It would be really annoying, to be honest. I don't think I can go hard Dragapult though. But a poison is really nice on the Chestnut, assuming it isn't Fizz Def. So, let's see. Ogre Pump. My Wood Hammer is a little bit less useful now. So he switches this thing out. And he goes into... what? Disgraceful. No, please. Okay, I like that. Okay. That's decent damage actually. I did like 20-ish? Yeah. Chestnut. You won't do much to me. I could just set up a spike. I could just set up a spike. Alternatively, Braviary can't go in yet, so I need my Dragapult in. I don't do anything to you. I think you are still important healthy, so let's switch out. Okay, helmet? Yes. No. Helmet. Would I just hate my life if my Dragapult gets knocked off? I wouldn't love it, obviously. But I wouldn't hate it that much either. Quillfish could come in and just click a Barbarage again. Or we click a Swords Dance expecting the Braum Zone. Quillfish, you are at 118 with an Intimidate on this Chestnut. I could die to a Body Press. I think I will just go into Dragapult actually. And I hope I don't get knocked off. I think he's just going to click Spikes. He just got knocked down. Okay, really annoying. Why does he knock off my book? Knocks me off. So I lose my Choice Band. I do just kill this with a Psychic Fangs though. Which really isn't bad. Yeah, let's just get this kill. If he goes into Zong, it's fine. Like, I kinda... No, I can't Phantom Force because the graveyard is still here. It's annoying that he knocked me off. I really didn't expect him to do that against my Overbomb. Maybe should have brought the play before this happens. Annoying. Annoying. But Bolt doesn't look this incredible because Greninja isn't here. So, we just need this bronze on the weekend. He's going to let me have this. Bolt kills Chestnut. Oh, I forgot about the Rocky Helmet. I really should have picked Dragon Darts actually. Yeah, I forgot. That wasn't great for me. That was good for me. I need to see what HP I'm at. To see if I can live like a Stealth or Spike switcher. That was a bad Psychic Fangs for me. I think I should have picked Dragon Darts. Although like he could have been out of range from Dragon Darts, so... I don't know. Could have been bad. Could have been good. If he goes Sylveon, he's 1000% clicking Quick Attack. Fucking Wets again. Dio Speed. That's poison too. You like that? I wish I had some more. Okay, Dio Speed comes out. I still have my Braviary. I still have my Terapagos. Bolt puts on pressure. But not that much. If I let Bolt go down here, then I can go into Terapagos and just start hitting stuff, no? And then Overbomb can maybe play. So I think I may let Bolt go down. So Dio kills Bolt. And does he have Life Orb? Yes. Dio Speed. Dio Speed. Let's get rid of this naive nature and make it like modest. Terapagos. Should kill it. Okay. A Rapid Spin would be nice for my speed, but like he has probably slow team, so I'm not too sure that I need it. I may need it for Braviary though. Do we think he lets this thing go down to me? I don't think so. I'll just click Dark Pulse just in case he goes Bronze, because if my Braviary can Terra, I will look decent too. I need this Bronze on the weekend for my Braviary to go in. So, I'm kinda hoping he goes hard into Bronze. Iron Hands would not be good for me. Obviously. Although his switches for my Overball are running out too. So, he switches out. If we catch the Bronze, that would be nice for me. Wets again, obviously. Iron Hands. Hands. Darkles. I did nothing. I think you are important. I don't think you are. It's just I don't switch in on the Deoxys anymore, so I think I need you to stay behind your screen thingy. So should be Terra Starstorm honestly. Quillfish on a fighting move wouldn't be bad. Let's go Quillfish. Let's go Quillfish. I think I need my Terra Shell. With Supercell Slab, I Let's click a bar barrage here. If he wants to go into bronze, I can throw chop that after. I would be happy with that. Quillfish against like bronze. That's good damage. We're not looking great, but we need the bronze weaken for my Braviary. And then we look decent. Can I see if my Braviary outspeeds the Deoxys at +2? It probably does, to be honest. Yeah, it probably does. Okay. Go fish. I wouldn't hate him giving me some damage on this thing either. Oh, good. Happy with this. Hand skill Squillfish. Hand skill Squillfish. So this obviously is not ideal. I am well aware of that. But if I go into my Ogre Pond now... No. If I go into you now... I feel like I force in. Let's think. We go into you. How much are you going to take from the Dio? I'm at 270 with my Ogre. 84. It's a 50-50 chance that he clears with a Cycle Boost. So I actually think this is fine. He seemed in range for Terra Starstorm, but it's okay. It is okay. I'm on the back foot, but I need damage on Bronzong for my Braviary. Let's see Bronzong against Braviary. Maybe I can set up on the Bronzong actually. It would be interesting. Hands dies to Ogre. If he goes Dio, I let my Ogre go down. Why do I keep looking at the nickname and be like, oh yeah, I will know what is this now? Braviary comes out. If this thing is scarfed, that's really bad. But I don't have it on the play, so Braviary. Oh, go pop. I just click Ivy Cudgel. I just click Ivy Cudgel. He lets me make Ivy Cudgel. He lets me do a shit ton. He takes Braver, so we are going to double down here. Interesting. Braviary and Ogre kill each other. So Braviary kills Ogre. Double down. Sylveon, Bronzong, and Dio. That's an easy Terrapagos for me. It's an easy Terrapagos for me. He has to go Bronzong here. That's fine. There you go, Sylveon. Sylveon choice specs against Terrapagos. I won't kill it. But like, I can just click Rapid Spin now. If I go to +2, I could be faster than the Deoxys. This is an interesting predicament for me. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat the Bronze Zone with my Braviary. I think I need damage here and I can click Terra Starstorm off. Okay. Clicks Hyper Voice. Obviously. And a 264. He doesn't go down, which is good. Hit Rapid Spin here. Sylveon dies to Turtle. Now Dio has to come out. Well, it's going to come down to Braviary, obviously. Also comes out. I'm happy with this. Get damage. If he's weakness policy or stuff like that, like it's going to be annoying. He's very split off. I get a flinch. Honestly, good flinch. I do like 40% body presses. Does nothing. Okay. Body presses. Again. Good. Dark Pulse. Ooh, I kill this. I don't think this helps me. I don't think this crit helps me. Bronzong dies to Turtle. Ooh, I don't think this crit helps me. I don't think this crit helps me at all. I am not faster than this, so this thing kills me, obviously. That's funny. Speed kills my Turtle. Wow. Braviary. Dio Speed. Esper Ring does more. Esper Ring does more than D-Gleam. I think the crit actually may have helped me. I think I could win this with an Esper Ring. Am I the right Terra? Yes, I am, sadly enough. Funny. Okay. I have to click Esper Ring, because if I go Terra Fairy, then Psycho Boost has a chance to kill me. So we just click Esper Ring here. That crit may have helped me. It's going to come down to this loop again. And I think I'm fine. Okay, we win. I'm not too sure about the crit on Bronzong, but very close win once again. I move on to 5-1 with a +5 differential, which is really funny. But yeah, GG's to Paddy. Hope to see you in playoffs, my guy. Thank you for the game. And yeah, I will see you next week for week 7. Peace.